Hi, I'm Everest Matras, and I'm here to review The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, or as I call it, Schmagen Tattoo, only because I like to make fun of the Swedish language. Because I can't speak it, I'm jealous. Was So here's the first situation. Okay, let's talk about the fact that compliments to David Fincher for holding on to this girl from his previous project of The Social Network and in inputting her into this film. She did fantastic. Okay, Rooney Mara, fabulous. Okay, you did great. Here's another thing. She did that film with Michael Cera where he plays like he has a bad version of himself, which is quite funny when it's in the film, and then he has a good version of himself, which I kind of wish there was more of the bad version of himself, like ruining his own life. And Rooney Mara did a small little appearance in it. But even that small little appearance in that film let me know that she's a fabulous actor outside of that scene in The Social Network because I had never seen her before because I'm an idiot, apparently, because she's fantastic. So in that little scene, she was unbelievable, and she had to, she used the French language as well, and I understand a little bit of French, and so I was able to enjoy what she had to say in the scene. Also, let's talk about the fact that um, the actors in this film and their accents were fantastic, actually. And for for people out there, you're gonna be like, wow, so what? But you don't understand. If even one accent was slightly off, you'd been like, yeah, this is the American-made version, and it's garbage, whatever. Regardless of whether you think the film is garbage or not, you have to admit that all those little elements, they executed them fantastically, and they did. You know that the accents, the acting, the scenery, the whatever it was executed. But of course, some of you don't travel, so maybe you don't know what I'm referencing. But anyway, for those of you that do travel and have been to Sweden and whatever, you do know what's up. Also, I was sitting in a theater with Roger, with Roger Federer. No, I was sitting in the, I was sitting in the theater with a rather mature crowd, to be friendly with that word. And for some reason, a sense of humor has like dissipated from our culture because basically there were ample amount of jokes, just as in The Social Network. There were underlaying all this subtextual, stuff, and there were tons of jokes, and like people weren't laughing. Now, the fact that who English is was my fourth language, okay, got the jokes, and the people in the audience didn't, okay. Um, I have to watch it with a different crowd now to try to see if I can get a younger crowd and maybe they'll laugh at the jokes. But they were there and very clear. Okay, it wasn't the thing where like, oh, because I'm in film school, I got them and no one else got them. They were there. I think people would enjoy it more if the jokes didn't like immediately follow a rape scene, or weren't in the middle of like somebody being strangled and killed, whatever. So that was maybe the reasoning of that. But I have to say, the I heard before that people walked out of this film, the American version of The Girl with Dragon Tattoo, because it was so graphic. Look, I'll explain it one way. If you're lighthearted, you're gonna have to not watch this movie. Okay, some of these photos they show of the women, the victims of this killer, was pretty bad. And the rape scene was horrific. But yeah, it's just yeah. Um, but um, but it's a tough movie. I mean, the girl has doesn't look that way because she had an easy life. No, she had a rough life. There's a point of the film. Go there, watch it, be disgusted, feel those emotions where you're like, I want to get up and walk out. It'll allow you to enjoy the movie more than these other bastards. They can't even laugh at a joke that is like inlaid in the movie so clearly, and then they don't get it, and then they walk away like, oh, this is a terrible movie. It's a very good movie. Now, if Warrior and the Descendants hadn't come out, okay, and so, or that I hadn't seen them so recently, I would have given this movie a higher rating probably. But what I would do is the following: I will give this movie a very good rating. Go watch this. The acting is fantastic. I have yet to watch the Swedish version because I didn't want to fall into the hype of, ooh, it's an excellent film. If it's excellent, why isn't it winning awards? Riddle me that. No, not message you. I'll message you. It probably did win awards. But anyway, go see The Girl with Dragon Tattoo. Dan Craig is fabulous. The writing is fabulous. David Fincher, well done again. As I loved your Social Network as well and whatever. Anyway, so stop kissing ass. I was gonna say. Those directors out there that are trying to do mystery, crime, whatever, and ruining the genre, slow down and go to the theater and watch Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Take notes and then come back and stop writing garbage. I'm serious. I'll be at the auditions, so if you remember my face, don't hire me. I'll message you. See you later. Deuces. Go watch The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. American version.